What we do here is go back.
Hey guys, welcome back to the podcast, Talk It Up with Cindy and Jerry.
What's going on, everybody? It is Sunday for us, and we are not going to a winery today like we spoke about yesterday evening.
Sorry.
But we did go out.
Yes, we did.
I did my workouts, she did her workouts, and then I said, hey, let's go to the Ringwood State Park for a nice walk. That was good. And the weather actually is warmer than I expected.
Yes, and then yesterday also we went to our neighbor's event, which was awesome.
Right, we spoke about it yesterday evening.
We spoke about it on our video. So we're trying to behave today, and I'm trying not to ask him to take me out. I'm trying to be good.
Well, you know what I mean? Like, you've got to pace it. I mean, if the whole point is of our podcast to show how we pace it, we have to. We went out last weekend to a family event.
Yes.
And then we went to a barbecue bash, summer bash.
Yes.
And then today I still got to work on my grill. Mm-hmm. You know, I'm not going to use this shirt to work on it. But
yeah, don't ruin the shirt.
Yeah. What is it? This is Grilling Like a Villain. I don't know if you see it. Grilling Like a Villain. That's my...
That's right. I think one of the girls got you that as a gift.
Yeah, most of the stuff I get is gifts. Yeah. Do you get anything like that? No. Okay.
Yes.
So yes, moving along. Nah, let me stop.
I do get some cool gifts from my nieces.
You do.
So today's topic is
Voodoo Ranger. No, let me stop.
What are you drinking?
Voodoo Ranger. It's tea lemonade.
Is it a beer or is it like
I'm going to say, listen, I don't know what it's called. Hard iced tea. There you go.
So it's like a twisted.
Yes.
Can I taste it?
I haven't even tasted it. This is
That's lemon?
Lemon. I'm trying to look for the percentage. 7%.
Ooh, okay.
So it's above the 5.56.
Interesting. I'm a wino. Like I said, I drink wine now.
Oh, this is nice.
Really?
Try it out.
What is it called? Voodoo Ranger.
Well, they do a lot of good beers, IPAs and things like that.
Oh wow!
There you go. See, ding ding ding.
Oh, this is.
We should have a brownie point board. I just got a brownie point. Ding ding ding.
I could see myself stealing these out of your cooler.
Well, it was a mixed. It was a mixed box. Actually, I'm gonna go around and get the box.
So, did you take this with you yesterday to the party?
No. I took the.
So, you bought this Sierra Nevada. No, that was Sierra right? Or Sierra Nevada? Sierra Nevada. This is really, really delicious. Now I'm curious on the other flavors. I think I saw a peach in there, right? Because I'm a peach girl. But the lemon is kind of good. Good job, babe.
All right, because
I think this is going to be
as we always talk about, it's unscripted, but I'm back. So this is the box. Let's see, you can see it there. Yeah, you can see right there. So you've got peach, lemon, half and half, and ras pop.
Look at this. Here you go.
So
I gotta see something on this.
For those,
there's sugar on it.
Listen, anything with sweetener has sugar on it, so it's not to say, hey, you want to drink this every day. Hey, you want to drink, but you know, on a day like this, I'm probably gonna have two. A little bit right now.
This is good for like barbecues. You know what? My cousins are gonna like this. You need to have it for next week. Well, one of my cousins won't be here. He's got an event.
Yeah, that's the one who probably enjoy.
No, actually, my cousin Dixie might like this also.
Okay.
It's really good. It's refreshing.
It's refreshing, but it's a lot of sugar. There's no doubt about it.
But I mean, if you're drinking it a lot.
Yeah, again, everything's with moderation. But
okay,
you know,
cool. Not bad.
But it's 7% though.
Yeah, no, that'll
right. See, I always tell people once you get to that 6.5, 7. And you're not used to that. You're just used to the Coors Light or Bud Light.
There was one guy who showed you them, right?
No, I picked that up myself. Nobody showed me this.
He had something in a taller can. It was a little bit higher.
He had...
It was also a...
Oh, maybe it was a Voodoo Ranger. Yes, it was a Voodoo Ranger.
With a taller can.
Yes, he did. You're right, he did.
Because remember, as we were walking by, we saw the mix box. And
you saw the mix box, and then I said, I'm going to get this.
Yeah. Okay. It's pretty tasty.
There you go.
So back to our topic.
Which is so what I did was I do use AI somewhat for my job, you know, it's happening. I probably use about 15-20% of it.
So the topic was today. I have it here on our notes. And this is
Marriage Killer, right?
Yeah, Marriage Killers.
Right. So, I mean, we have our own opinions of marriage killers, but we decided to ask.
What would you consider a marriage killer?
Yeah, we decided to ask
AI.
Bing Copilot, which I think is Chat GPT, I believe so. And number one, lack of sex.
So that perspective, I'm pretty sure, came from a man, probably. He will complain about lack of sex. Mind you, a woman probably has a lot of other things on her plate. Children,
first of all,
cooking,
this
cleaning.
AI is a non-sexual artificial intelligence.
Okay.
It just goes out there and gets the information. It in milliseconds. It just goes out there and grabs these topics.
I get it that it says lack of sex.
But no, I get it. But I think
lack of communication.
Well, no. Let's go on the sex topic. So I believe absolutely it could be a marriage killer. But as for a man, you've got to have some understanding when the woman is not in the mood. Exactly. And that can happen for a couple of weeks. You guys are just like, hey, I'm not in the mood, you know?
Yeah.
It's
you have a lot of other things on your mind.
You know, hopefully it's not like, I have a headache. I'm not feeling it tonight.
All right, on to the next one. What's the next
one?
The next one that
okay, we don't even want to talk about that. Number 2. Bing comes back and says, communication breakdown. Again, communication which is key.
Yes, we always say communication is key.
Right.
If you're not communicating, then you don't know
to
what the
me,
problems
that
are.
communication could be an argument.
Yes.
And I think we've talked about there will be a podcast on what's the difference between being having an argument and being nasty.
Discussion.
No, being nasty.
Okay.
There is a difference.
Yes.
But that's a separate podcast. It is on our list, but again, so communication is the key.
Yes.
You've got to express it.
Communication is key, but respect.
Yeah, I mean, it does give a breakdown. Let me see if I can summarize it. Could lead to misunderstanding, resentment, emotional distance. Mm-hmm. So again, that could be if you are, hey, you want to make some love, have some sex. No, then you got to have that communication where that person can tell you, well, I'm just not in the mood for the past week or two. Right headspace for it. Yes. You know, nothing major, nothing's going on. I'm just, that's what a woman's body is, or that person's body. So right there, that kind of, lack of sex. Well, what's the communication part of that lack of sex? So you don't really
communicate and talk about it.
Right.
What's going on? Why aren't you interested in
right.
sex? Or if you communicate that, then yeah. So I guess communication is key.
You're
sharing.
Sharing is caring. That's the number one thing to teach your kids. Sharing is caring.
He's sharing because he's trying to get brownie points, probably.
Ding, ding. We're going to get one. It's going to be right under the sign. A little J right here, a little C right there. We're just going to mark them down.
Okay, what's the next one?
This one we talk about a lot. Financial stress.
Yes, that is a big thing.
Because if you let them run the show, we'd be going to the winery every weekend. And that's financial stress. Financial stress.
Financial stress is if you're not telling each other that you're going through something financially.
Yeah. That last night podcast, yeah, we went here, we went there. You are going places. You just want more. And that's going to lead to financial stress. I'm going to have my own letters for my station.
Really?
Yeah, it's JGZ. What's going on, everybody? We're going to talk about we're going to talk about financial stress.
You got serious problems.
Cindy, do you cause financial stress?
Hell yeah.
There you go. You see? We have a winner. Ding, 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 ding. She said today, well, we could go to the winery. I'm like, we could save that for the next weekend. Because I'm like, we went out to a nice...
Okay, I don't hide it. I do know I push the boundaries.
Financial limits.
Yes, I do.
And then I gotta
rail it. Special.
Yeah, okay. Makes you special in some way. I don't know. You and I special are two different specials of what you think your specialty.
But you know what though? I save you money in other ways.
That is a topic on its own. How women think it was only on sale for $10.99.
That's not what I'm talking about.
Regular price was $15. But I got two of them. Wait,
that's not what I'm talking about.
When you do the home improvement work and stuff like that.
Yeah, that saves you a lot of money.
It does.
You gotta pay for someone to come and paint.
It does.
You don't gotta pay for someone to come in pain.
All right, let's move on to the next topic, please. Ladies and gentlemen, what does AI think on the next topic is? No, I get it, but you gotta, I think we've learned that from over 30 years, from small mini vacations to staying right here in the lake.
Yes.
It is a balance. And yeah, listen, today is a beautiful Sunday. There's no doubt about it. I would love to take the drive up there.
We're staying in. We can stay in.
But
you gotta fix your grill.
I gotta work on my grill. We've got a barbecue that we're doing. We got another barbecue that we're going to.
I know.
So,
I know. Next week is very busy.
But you know what it is? I agree. Summer comes and it goes quick. You want to just pack it on.
Yeah, you don't want to hide in the house.
That's why we want to move to Florida eventually. But anyway, so
what's the next
let's
one?
get into. I think we should do some. Every once in a while, we should do a podcast of what chat. Copilot or Chat GPT, AI, AI stuff.
Okay.
All right. Anyway, number 4, unresolved conflict.
But that still falls in the communication.
Okay, but that is I know. Listen, it's an AI. It's not perfect. Ignoring, mishandling disagreements can erode trust.
Communication again.
Communication, absolutely.
It's all on communication.
If I
that should have been the top one. Communication.
If the top one was the top one.
Top one should be communication.
No, the top one was lack of sex. Okay?
That probably came because a man put it at the top one.
No, it's not. This is AI.
Communication.
Baby, this is AI. Trust AI. Trust the Skynet.
No.
Trust Skynet.
No, I don't trust.
I
don't trust AI. I watch a lot of movies. I don't trust AI.
And her thing is there was a lot of quarantine movies, and then we got into this whole pandemic. Now there's a Moonfall, all these AI movies.
I don't trust AI.
Mm-mm.
What's the next one?
I think that's a conversation. Neglecting emotional intimacy. It's still
neglecting sex. Listen, there's a man behind this AI. I kid you not.
Yeah, I don't know. Listen,
neglecting what?
Neglecting emotional intimacy. Emotional neglect.
Okay,
wait. Let me break it down. Let me break it down.
Emotional intimacy is different than sex.
Right. Lack of appreciation, taking granted for each other, regular expressions of love and affection. That's not sex.
No, I said that.
That is
not sex.
Like,
there's a difference between intimacy and sex.
Like, the lack of appreciation or taking granted, regular expressions of love and affection. So if I don't squeeze your cheeks once in a while, that is a lack of emotional right there.
So if my hand just comes up automatically, that's a lack of...
wait, but that's physical abuse. Those are two different things. My face has a mark. Your cheek doesn't have 5 fingerprints on it. Squeeze it. I'm not aggressive. It's like the whole. It's like the whole skits where people go.
Intimacy.
They're in the car and all of a sudden the man kind of just grabs for no reason. That's the intimacy.
Intimacy. No,
I can't speak like I always say.
Intimacy is different than sex.
No,
intimacy is like cuddling, holding, embrace.
Sure.
Physical contact without having it.
Squeeze of a cheek.
See, why they always gotta take...
I'm just saying, that is touching.
No, I get...
That is touching.
No, intimacy without sex is needed.
Yeah,
we're human. We need that physical contact without having sex.
Without having a glass of wine either. Without having that, you don't need to have a glass of wine.
I like my wine.
Yeah, okay. I think some of them were good topics. Again, I think first of all, yes, I think for us, we would say definitely... Communication is the number one.
Yes.
If you don't say what's going on, what's on your mind,
how's the other person going to know?
Yeah, nobody's a mind reader.
Yeah, there's no way to fix it if you don't know.
I think financial stress.
Financial stress.
Hold on.
I agree.
No. I didn't hand this to you. It's not that you agree or not. You literally reached over for my Voodoo Ranger. Okay, where is the? See, that's the lack of disrespect. That could lead to an argument. That could lead to a hand being chopped off. That could, would you like to have... Now, watch how I express my intimacy. Would you like to have some of my Voodoo Ranger?
Yes. I want to choke on it now.
So, no, I think communication is number one. I think the follow-up is financial stress can cause a lot of issues.
Yes, financial stress can cause if you're not communicating it to your
And the
spouse.
problem is everybody thinks you have to live in a house with a white picket fence, and that's no. You know, you can live in an apartment. I think I got perspective of what we have here in the States versus other parts of the world when the pandemic, where people don't have like an apartment or a studio. They have like these bunk beds. That's their little apartment.
Yes.
In other countries, that's it. They just kind of like a
cubicles.
Yeah, it's like a long bed cubicle. That's it. That's all they have. So, you know, you always can't look and say, look what, I mean, listen, looking at someone what they have, if that's going to drive you to push you to get something like that,
You want to do
absolutely.
it as a team, though.
You do it as a team and you discuss how do we go, like us, we went from a studio to a 1-bedroom to a 2-bedroom to buying our house.
Yes. I mean,
Okay.
it does come with stressful...
But we did it in time. You know, we went from
No, but I'm saying...
a basic bathroom of
it can
pink.
be a financial burden on a singular person.
Oh, yeah.
If he's not... If he or she is not sharing it
But-
with their partner.
So it's the communication and the financial stress to say, hey, today we're not going to the winery. Okay, because that will put financial stress. And then that will mess up all the other stuff like communication and intimacy and sex. But no, so I think communication is number one.
Communication
Yeah.
is key. I
And
think
then,
that's
you know, and then financial stress is number 2.
financial stress. And then...
What other ideas would
Number
you...
3 to me would be...
What? So what would you
physical
think?
contact.
What would you? What else would you throw in there? Let's see. What is a marriage killer?
Marriage can oversharing problems that you have at home with outsiders.
Yeah, because you don't want.
You don't want the wrong opinion from... You don't want advice.
Yeah, I've seen that. That
you
happens.
don't want the wrong advice from the wrong person.
Right. Not only that, but I've seen where if you discuss some personal issues with some certain people outside, and you have to really know who's your circle. I mean, when I'm saying circle,
Not only circle...
it's 2 to 3 people tops. That's it. It's not the 10, the 20, the 30, or the 100 people you have on Facebook.
Yes.
So when you make that mistake, and then that information now flows to another person, and then it
That's
flows
one
back.
problem.
But it flows back, let's say, to me. And I'm going, hey, so I heard you guys are having such and such. I'm like, wait, what? Where did you hear that
Because
from?
it gets changed as it
Well,
goes
I
around.
heard it from this person and that person. Then I'm coming home. See what you did? You told person A. And person A went all the way to G, and now I got told about it. That was our personal.
But you got told different, probably. 'cause
It
you
could
got
happen,
stories.
absolutely. But I'm just saying
No, I
that
agree with
communication
that,
has to stay
yes.
with us, or you know, again, you really
Not
have
only that,
that.
you get the wrong advice from the wrong person.
It goes over here. I had to reach over because I'm thirsty. I had to quench myself.
But did you hear the other one I said? You
Go
can
ahead.
get the wrong advice from the wrong person. Because you know that person is probably jealous of your relationship and they're giving you the wrong advice.
Right.
They don't want to see you guys succeed.
Sure.
Or-
Oh yeah, that's like that goes back to haters and jealousy.
Yes. But no, I'm saying, you know, so airing your, let's say, dirty laundry outside of the 4 walls of your house
Right.
should, either you don't do it or you,
Oh, who you carefully you do it with.
or you're careful who
Who
you
that
do it. Because
person
I
is.
know sometimes you need to vent.
Sure.
You should have someone that you always vent to, be it your partner or that next person that you feel close to. That
Yeah,
you
listen, it could be
communicate
a
with.
family member. It could be a
Family
very,
member, close friend,
very, very
whatever,
close
yes.
friend. You
But I
know,
don't think you should communicate what's going on
No.
with your relationship,
Because-
with someone else other than your spouse or someone you feel that you can trust.
right.
Because that's how things get messed up also and they get turned around.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I think that's my
No, I get it. I don't think I have anything to add to it. I've always said communication was number one.
Mm-hmm.
And I use for those that know, I think it's a 60s, 70s song, the Margarita song.
Yes.
That song is
Pina
really...
Colada song.
Pina Colada song. The Pina Colada song is really based itself really around communication.
Yeah.
You know, the two people just...
Didn't communicate.
They were not feeling the groove anymore, the vibes, and they both took out ads in these
They weren't communicating.
love ads.
They weren't communicating.
Yeah, they weren't communicating.
Yeah.
Listen, I play it. So, and it's amazing where you hear a song all the time, and then you got to really listen to the words and say, "Wow, I didn't know I meant that." So,
It's a very interesting topic.
yeah, I don't know. We got to test GPT, Bing, Copilot, Chat, whatever you call it, AI.
Yeah.
Just we got to pose the question to it and see what it answers.
I don't think the lack of sex, because there are couples that stay together, and listen, I know there's people that have sex even well into their 70s and 80s, but let's say you can't have sex, but you're still together with your partner. You have to find
No,
other
I mean,
ways
yeah,
to
there's
keep yourself
like I said,
happy.
you got to be able to say, hey, what's going on? What's the, hey, I'm just...
It's not always all about sex. There's always other ways of intimacy to make your partner happy.
I don't want to talk about this subject anymore. Let me stop. No, I get it. Sometimes you just go to the winery.
No, it's true, because, listen, sometimes women, when they're pregnant, they can't,
Absolutely. No, you got pregnancy. Listen, I'm rare with you. You guys go through a lot. Pregnancy, menopause, mood swings, hormones are just imbalanced.
So you got to find other
Absolutely.
ways.
No,
Yeah.
absolutely.
So yeah, there's intimacy and then there's sex. You don't need to have sex to be intimate with your
absolutely affectionate.
Affectionate, yes.
Yeah, affection.
So
I'm good with it.
You
I'm good with it.
So
it does. Sex was not the number one for me. It was communication.
So I think we touched on the subjects for what's the subject called again? Marriage killers.
Marriage killers.
Yeah.
Marriage killers. That's it, basically. I mean, how do you stretch getting past the 5-year to the 7-year to the
5-year itch?
7-year itch, something like that. How do you get past the 5, 7, 12, 15, 20, and even still, when you get to that 20, how do you keep it going after 20? There are people out there that you say, "Wow, I can't believe it. They were there together for 20, 30 years." And now they just... Yeah, like, what the hell happened? Like, every aspect of that person, quirks.
Sometimes you don't even see it coming.
No, yeah, but...
It sucks.
I think that's why sometimes communication could be an argument,
Yes.
The argument...
sometimes just getting that argument, that aggression, helps clear the air.
Right.
Not that you want it to get physical or anything, but
no, why?
Sometimes you just need to get...
Why you gotta say physical? Why does the one do it right away... it doesn't have to get physical. Remember that time, Jerry? Remember?
I'm just saying.
You felt.
You don't have to wait for it to get
trust
physical.
Me, you did a trip. I tripped you. I tripped you.
I'm just saying you shouldn't wait for it to get physical or nasty.
Physical again with the physical.
Where you want to communicate before it gets to that stage.
I'm gonna wear a Batman shirt, man. I gotta get myself some kind of superhero situation here.
Somebody woke up in the right side of the bed.
No, I'm just saying though. Like, we were talking about communication and arguments, and you were like, not let it get in it physical. Because if it has to, you went like this with your guns.
I did not do that.
You went like this. I could do this. If I have to get physical, Wonder Woman is right here. And,
I'm just saying that you shouldn't wait till it gets bad to communicate.
I get it. You're trying to clue me in. Like, hey.
Don't wait for it to get bad.
It to get physical.
It has to get physical.
I knew it. That's what it was. Jerry, what happened? Nah, man, I fell.
Oh,
you fell
God.
On your eye? It happens, man.
Yeah, you fell right onto my fist.
It fell my eye, man. You know what? I just bought that box. Mm-hmm. All right, I know we're gonna have another can when we go outside to work on the grill.
You can go outside and work on the grill.
You're not gonna hang out with me? We're gonna put the music on.
All right, maybe twisting my arm.
I'm gonna have some freestyle music.
Twisting my arm.
Okay.
You twisted my arm.
There we go. I got physical. Got physical.
So I think we touched on the bases.
Yeah,
I think we kept it pretty interesting.
Like I said, people, talk, communicate.
Yes, communicate.
I don't know what else to say for our 30 years that pushes it. I know some people say, hey, we act very young and we are lovey-dovey kind of say, but
we're not lovey-dovey.
We're not?
No, we're not. We joke around a lot. We laugh at each other a lot. We
That's not
laugh
lovey-dovey?
with each other.
We're not laughing at each other.
We laugh.
Because the other day, you were like, you're not working out fast enough, and you went like this. And I felt like it wasn't lovey-dovey, affectionate.
No, I was being straight up.
AMF, bro, you better...
Get it together.
Look how I look.
Get it together.
See? Like, she called me in the morning. She made the oats. You didn't take the oats. I said, I forgot. I'm not used to this whole morning routine.
Ruined breakfast.
Ah, man, see, so... Weight loss, you gotta do it together.
I'm just pushing my buttons today. Oh.
I'm just saying,
Listen, people always ask us, you guys don't fight. You guys always happy. No, we laugh at each other a lot. We do.
We laugh at each other a lot.
We do. We laugh with each other.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You gotta I just feel like I laugh at Jerry all the time.
We laugh with each other. You know, we try and keep it.
No, it is. We do. And, you know, again, this is how the podcast came about because
Yes.
people said, wow, you guys got good banter, got good rhythm, you got, you know, this chemistry. After 30-something years, you should definitely do a podcast. You should just bring it out there and let people see it to understand, you know, that, hey, we're struggling and they're struggling.
When you upload this video today or tomorrow, right before when you release it, or
Yeah, this
you should put in the little skit that you did at the end of it. Happened outside when you.
Oh yeah, I could try to do that.
So
Yeah,
they can
yeah,
see.
Yeah, absolutely.
The banter that happens
Yep.
when we're not in front of the
Just
camera.
remind me. Just remind me. You got to remind me.
Okay, so when we're not in front of
You
our
know?
talking,
Because sometimes when I'm on radio station, Jay-Z, what is it? JGZ.
Okay.
JGZ.
So you can see the banter we have when we're not in front of our Talk It Up.
I'm gonna start my own podcast by myself now.
Let's see what happens.
People are gonna come to me and say, "Yo, we want to see Jerry at JGZ." No, JGZ.
You're so full of yourself.
I don't want to do it. I'm just having this fun with this mic. It's like, you know,
Hands free.
like Wolfman Jack back in the day.
Yeah,
you
and
know?
he was making fun of me yesterday that my.
No, you wanted to go like a whole shimmering of,
No,
like
that
you
my
thought you
chair
were
was
like,
swaying.
oh, you still swaying it, and then you wanted to put a gold.
He actually looked online for a gold cover for me.
I did. I don't want to talk
Admit
about
it,
that.
come on.
I don't want to talk about that.
If you did.
Don't touch my Voodoo Ranger now.
All right, guys. So here's where we end the podcast today. Like, subscribe, comment,
Share it out, people. Share it out.
share it out. Give us your opinion.
Give us your opinions. Put some comments down there.
You know, it was AI correct? Communication key?
No, sex.
Or is it sex?
I
the
think
top one?
it depends on people's homes. But I think they're all tied
Is it a
together.
combination?
They're all tied together. It's a combination. It's
Yeah.
all tied together.
Tell us what you think.
There's just, I think, different times in your life it shifts. It's like a roller coaster. But argue.
Also tell us, you know,
Yeah, clear the air. That's
do
what
I
you got to
use
do.
him?
And just, watch out when they're swaying and they got the Wonder Woman tattoo.
Oh, please.
Because it could be physical.
Don't pay attention to him.
Yeah, no, you said it. I'm just trying to help myself. So there's witnesses out there that heard you say that.
Again, like,
What happened to Jerry? He's gone.
subscribe, share.
And don't forget to share this out in case something happens to me physically. There's proof in the video.
Take care, everybody.
Take care, everybody. Bye.